I painted stars in a sky that was falling. I ignored the cracks, ignored the calling. Building a castle on shifting sand, trying to hold a ghost by the hand. Your words were honey, but the sting was deep. Secrets were the only things you'd keep. I wore your love like a heavy gold chain, not realizing it was just curated pain. And now the mirror shows a face I don't know, chasing a shadow with nowhere to go. A heavy gold chain, not realizing it was just curated pain. I give my heart to a beautiful lie, wasting my tears on a desert dry. I was the anchor, you were the storm. I looked for shelter, but you weren't the home. My sense of sight, I was a dreamer, you were the wake-up call. I gave my heart to a beautiful lie, wasted my tears on a desert dry. I was the anchor, you were the storm. I looked for shelter, but you weren't the home. Of you and I. Followed your footprints into the dark, thought you were light, thought you were the spark, but every turn led me further away from the girl that I used to be yesterday. I memorized lines you never meant, spent all the feelings I shouldn't have spent. You were a riddle I couldn't undo, a master of hide and seek, mostly just you. The compass is broken, the north is all wrong. I've been singing a melody that don't belong. I had the right love, but the wrong man, trying to fit a circle in a square plan. I poured my ocean into your cup, but you were never enough to fill it up. couldn't undo. A master of hide and seek, mostly just you. I had the right love, but the wrong man, trying to fit a circle in a square plan. I poured my ocean into your cup, but you were never enough to fill it up. Walking a road that leads to nowhere, I'm folding the map, I'm burning the trail. No more wind in a tattered sail. I had the right love, but the wrong man, trying to fit a circle in a square plan. I poured my ocean into your cup, but you were never enough to fill it up. Yeah, I love the wrong one, finding my own way back home. You promised me forever in a heartbeat, but left me standing in the pouring rain. No retreat. Your love was a trophy you wanted to win, but once you had it, you let the cold in. I kept the fire burning through the night, while you were busy looking for a different light. I was a chapter, you were the whole book, but I'm the only one who bothered to look. Every I love you felt like a death, a hollow rhythm I'm trying to forget. You were a lesson I didn't want to learn, a bridge that I finally had to burn. Paper thin promises tearing apart. I was a fool with too much heart. Loving you was my loudest mistake. I kept the fire burning through the night, while you were busy looking for a different light. I was a chapter, you were the whole book, but I'm the only one who bothered to look. You were a lesson I didn't want to learn, a bridge that I finally had to burn. Paper thin promises tearing apart. I was a fool with too much heart. Loving you was my loudest mistake, and the silence is louder than your excuses. Now I'm breaking the fever, I'm taking the vow. You were a lesson I didn't want to learn, a bridge that I finally had to burn. Paper thin promises tearing apart. I was a fool with too much heart. Yeah, I love the wrong one, watching the paper burn slowly. stood you so high, I couldn't see the ground. Lost in the silence of your hollow sound. I made you a king in a kingdom of dust, trading my soul for a flicker of trust. Your ego was a wall I couldn't climb. I wasted my youth, I wasted my time, polishing shadows to make them look bright. But you only shine in the absence of light. The pedestal's shaking, the glass is all cracked. There's no turning back, no turning back. I fell for a statue, cold and stone, in a crowded room. You left me alone. I worshiped the image, ignored the man. Loving you was never part of the plan. But oh, I chose the wrong heart to hold. Your ego was a wall I couldn't climb. I wasted my youth, I wasted my time, polishing shadows to make them look bright. But you only shine in the absence of light. I fell for a statue, cold and stone, in a crowded room. You left me alone. I worshiped the image, ignored the man. Loving you was never part of the plan. But oh, I chose the wrong heart to hold. Now the pieces are falling, cutting my skin. This is where I end, and I finally began. I fell for a statue, cold and stone, in a crowded room. You left me alone. I worshiped the image, ignored the man. Loving you was never part of the plan. I just loved the wrong one. Let the glass shatter. I thought your silence was a deep kind of grace, but it was just an empty hollow space. I thought your distance was a mystery to find, but you were just leaving me far behind. I read your coldness as a need for more heat, so I burned myself out just to make us complete. I was the poet, you were the blank page, a bird trapped in a self-made cage. The signs were all there in neon and red, but I listened to my heart, not my head. I misread the signs, I misread the soul. I gave you the pieces, you wanted the whole. I was a fire and you were the rain, drowning my joy and feeding my pain. I fell for the wrong person again. I read your coldness as a need for more heat, so I burned myself out just to make us complete. I was the poet, you were the blank page, a bird trapped in a self-made cage. I misread the signs, I misread the soul. I gave you the pieces, you wanted the whole. I was a fire and you were the rain, to swallow. Where you lead, I will no longer follow. I misread the signs, I misread the signs. I gave you the pieces, you wanted the whole. I was a fire and you were the rain, drowning my joy and feeding my pain. Yeah, I love the wrong one, opening my eyes for the first time. Sitting across from a man I don't know, watching the embers lose their glow. We're talking in circles about the weather while we're falling apart, tied together. I used to think you were my ultimate win. Now I'm just wondering where to begin, to unpick the stitches, to unlearn your name, to stop playing this losing game. The sugar is gone, the bitterness stayed, lost in a foggy emotional haze. Like cold coffee on a winter's day, our love is gone bitter in every way. I waited too long for you to turn sweet, but you're just a stranger I happened to meet. And I loved you wrong from the start. You were my ultimate win. Now I'm just wondering where to begin, to unpick the stitches, to unlearn your name, to stop playing this losing game. Like cold coffee on a winter's day, our love is gone bitter in every way. I waited too long for you to turn sweet, but you're just a stranger I happened to meet. No steam rising, no warmth in the cup. I'm done with the waiting, I'm giving it up. Like cold coffee on a winter's day, our love is gone bitter in every way. I waited too long for you to turn sweet, but you're just a stranger I happen to meet. Yeah, I love the wrong one. Pouring it out down the drain. The house is too big for a love this small. I'm tracing your shadow along the wall. You were a phantom, I tried to embrace. but I can't find a heartbeat in this place. I gave you my keys and I gave you my pride, but you were just looking for a place to hide. Not a partner, not a friend, just a means to a selfish end. The air is getting thin, the lights are getting low. It's time for the final tragic show. There are echoes in the hallway of a life we never had. Loving you was good until it turned bad. I was the one holding the light, while you were the dark, the depth of the night. But you were just looking for a place to hide. Not a partner, not a friend, just a means to a selfish end. There are echoes in the hallway of a life we never had. Loving you was good until it turned bad. I was the one holding the light, while you were the dark, the depth of the night. Oh, I was loving the light. I'm reclaiming the space, I'm changing the locks, I'm taking my heart out of your box. There are echoes in the hallway of a life we never had. Loving you was good until it turned bad. I was the one holding the light, while you were the dark, the depth of the night. The wrong one. Silence is better than your echo. And your echo. You use my heart to write your songs, but never admitted to your wrongs. I was the muse for your lonely nights, a temporary fix for your internal fights. I thought I was special, I thought I was the one, but you were just looking for a place in the sun. Once you got warm, you started to go, leaving me here in the winter snow. The ink has dried, the melody's over. I'm sober now, I'm finally sober. I was your muse, but you were my king. You were just a bird with a broken wing. I tried to fix you, I tried to fly, but you were the weight, the reason I'd cry. I love the wrong artist of pain. I thought I was special, I thought I was the one, but you were just looking for a place in the sun. Once you got warm, you started to go, leaving me here in the wind. making it sweet. I was your muse, but you were my king. You were just a bird with a broken wing. I tried to fix you, I tried to fly, but you were the weight, the reason I cry. Yeah, I love the wrong one. This is my song, not yours. I look at the girl in the glass today. She's got bruises that won't go away, not on her skin, but deep in her soul, from trying to make a broken man whole. I defended your name when they told me to run. I stayed in the shade of your setting sun. I traded my voice for your quiet demands, building your world with my own two hands. But the glass doesn't lie, it shows what's real, it shows the hollow way that I feel. In the mirror of regret, I see the truth. I gave you my heart, I gave you my youth, but you were a void, a bottomless pit, and I was the fire that you tried to quit. Yeah, I loved the wrong man, and I paid the price. I defended your name when they told me to run. I stayed in the shade of your setting sun. I traded my voice for your quiet demands, building your world with my own two hands. In the mirror of regret, I see the truth. I gave you my heart, I gave you my youth, but you were a void, a bottomless pit, and I was the fire that you tried to quit. I loved the wrong man, and I paid the price. No more excuses, no more maybe next time. Loving you was a beautiful crime. In the mirror of regret, I see the truth. I gave you my heart, I gave you my youth, but you were a void, a bottomless pit, and I was the fire that you tried to quit. Yeah, I loved the wrong one. Stepping away from the reflection. We started off fast, we started off strong. I didn't notice we were headed for wrong. I like the speed, I like the thrill, until we were stuck on a barren hill. You were the driver, but you had no aim. Everything felt like a reckless game. I asked for a map, you gave me a stare, as if I was wrong for even being there. The engine the driver, but you had no aim. Everything felt like a reckless game. I asked for a map, you gave me a stare, as if I was wrong for even being there. I was driving in the wrong direction, chasing a ghost of a dead affection. You weren't the destination, just a detour. I'm looking for a love that's steady and pure, and I finally see you weren't for me. I'm getting out now, I'm walking the line, back to the light.